Yo, what's up, guys? It's Unlimited Talks here. Today, we're talking something about, well, the Spider-Verse. Or, is it Spider-Verse now, or is it just Spider-Man, and just in general? But, in today's episode, we're talking about Keanu Reeves, was reportedly approached to join the Spider-Verse as Kraven the Hunter. Now, I'm pretty sure Keanu Reeves was gonna probably play like a superhero someday, because I know there was like talks about him doing Ghost Rider and like other different like heroes and stuff like that. But I wouldn't be surprised because Keanu Reeves is like personally one of my favorite actors. But but there's a report from CBR that Sony has officially approached Keanu Reeves with the role of a classic Super Spider-Man villain, Kraven the Hunter. Now, there was many reports from like multiple different sources of saying like Keanu Reeves was opposed. He was officially opposed to play Kraven the Hunter. Now I don't know if he actually has taken the job or not. I'm pretty sure he hasn't yet, or else it will be officially announced. But I would love to see how he does play. Hollywood superstar Keanu Reeves has been offered a role in Sony Spider-Verse as a classic Spider-Man villain, Kraven the Hunter. Reeves has been offered the role of classic Spider-Man villain Kraven the Hunter for his own solo film, which Sony has been kind of been doing is probably doing like multiple solo movies for like the villains like they're doing now. They did Venom, now doing Morbius. Kraven the Hunter is going to get his own movie, and then we're going to get Venom 2. And then we're going to get some more. We're going to have like different Spider-Mans getting their own movies. I think it was supposed to be like a Spider-Woman movie coming, like solo movie coming out. So we'll see what's going on. According, according to a report by the Illuminati, the project is currently being referred to simply as Kraven. This report also states that the film has been described as a mashup between Logan and Man on Fire. A final decision has yet to be decided, made by either Reeves or Sony. Which Reeves is probably kind of reason not gonna say anything until Sony officially says he's on for the project. J.C. Chandler was tapped as the director for the Kraven project in August 2020 as Sony's top choice to bring the Spider-Man villain to the big screen. Created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, Kraven debuted in 1964 in The Amazing Spider-Man. Blah blah blah. We already know about all this stuff. In 1997 was Kraven's Last Hunt. Yeah, this was the best known one. Kraven's Last Hunt. I think this was Spider-Man 3 was supposed to be like the big one. Was Kraven's Last Hunt. Like that was supposed to be the big one. A big game hunter, Kraven says I am Spider-Man as his next prize in order to prove he is the world's greatest hunter. Kraven will be another addition to Sony's Pictures universe of Marvel characters, the SUMC. Okay, I didn't even know. I didn't even know if I even had a name at this point. All right, this includes films like Venom: Let There Be Carnage, starring Tom Hardy and Woody Harrelson now, and Morbius starring Jared Leto, which are set to release in 2021 and 2022 respectively. Right, Tom Match and Ari Sony does not have a release date, which I'm pretty sure it won't be release date recently. But there was a bounding in the well, is his what Kraven could look like as a Spider-Man villain, Kraven the Hunter, written by John F. Trent. So as the imaginative hobbits recently shared a mock-up of what Keanu Reeves could look like as Spider-Man villain Kraven the Hunter. Yeah, the Hobbit's mock-up comes with new rumor claims Reeves will take on the role in the upcoming Kraven the Hunter solo movie from Sony Pictures. We already know about that. And then we talked about this earlier, the Illuminati. This project was going to be as Kraven at the time. Which is just all of these looks like it's just like a 4chan leak of like a lot of people have. Most recently, Deadline reported that Sony was in talks to bring J.C. Chandler on board the project as director. Chandler previously directed the Netflix film Triple Frontier. Claimed that Art Markham and Matt Holloway were writing the scripts for the film, and has been produced by Matt Tolmach and Avi Ahmed, which we all kind of did. Yeah, see, like it's kind of weird because a previous innovation with Kraven the Hunter has been development as far back as 2018, which is interesting because Kraven's not even that big of a character. I know he's one of the big Sinister Six, but like he's not like the first character you would think of as like like, oh, we need to have a solo movie of this character first. We probably like do like Goblin or like Doctor Octopus, like be like the first characters you might think of. But I mean, I would like to see what Kraven going to bring to the table, because I know like Jason Momoa there was supposed some posters of Jason Momoa reportedly could be Kraven the Hunter, which yeah, it totally works for him. And the film will also going to be an origin story. It's an origin story, obviously, so it'll be the first time people will see Kraven, and not the last, but it will be the first. Be the first one. Which, yeah, of course it's gonna be an origin story. Like, I wouldn't be mad to actually see like what Kraven would look like on the big screen, because we've never seen Kraven before, like ever adapted into like a real life perspective. So I guess we'll see me and Javier shared his mock-up on Twitter by Keanu Reeves. Oh, Kraven Reeves. Honestly, Keanu Reeves just looks as like any figure Marvel character, man. Like he just does. Look at him. God. He works, right? Like he just works as like Kraven the Hunter. He can work at Ghost Rider. He can work as any character, and I think it'd be great. But man, so that's all I have, you guys, for today. So what do you guys want to see the most? Will you guys think this be a good decision for Sony to bring in Keanu Reeves as Kraven the Hunter? Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Don't forget to like and subscribe on this video. We've reached 104 subscribers on this channel. So, if you have any questions for me, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.